my prodigy. I'ma do the dash, get to the bag, ain't no one as bad as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my 10 got to the cash, ain't got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me.
I've been down in McCoy. No one bet my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, 100 skin. He sticky Ricky. That is money, now he no longer mention me. You say you want and I've been coming down the chimney. You got barbecue, your barbecue, then I had all my jealous when I act like you want and they go like a. I'm just keeping it real with you, I'm just being blunt. Porsche Ferrari got the back like a. That's to the side of the vet. I keep it a vet. I keep me a text. I leave a message. I made a mess. I went for the best. Go like a chest. I made the best. I got the. I can turn a check. Live like.
Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my then got to the cash, ain't got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me.
I've been down in McCoy. No one bet my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, 100 skin.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Atlanta.
Here we go.
As the Hawks take it to the hardwood. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And, of course, Paul George. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. We play just over a minute here in the first. Outside Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Batum. Got a hand on it. In the corner, Powell with it. This one for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. It sounds like they, like everyone else, will try to prevent Kyrie Irving from getting into the lane. Coach told me Kyrie's a very good outside shooter. But where he really breaks you down is with the dribble drives. You have to put bodies between him and the basket. Kevin, it's a tall order for defenders to stay in front of him. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Irving. Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. And the rejection by Jackson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gallinari outside. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Irving. From outside the arc. Outside Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Hawks leading by 5. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Right side Wilkins. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Team second.
And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Mobley. A 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside Irving. Down low. Outside for Batum. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Powell, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside Garland. Going inside. Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul. 7 minutes for your Hawks.
1:16 left to play in the first. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And finished off by Horford.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision making simply outstanding.
Now here's Wright. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Adams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Line for 2.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here is Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Adams. Good work defensively by Horford. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
This guy is an absolutely electric talent, can completely take over a game. Kyrie Irving able to be a facilitator, a scorer, and we know he doesn't duff the big moments.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Tie game in Atlanta. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
To the paint. Back to Wilkins. Jackson with the screen. Hawks passing it around. 11 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. Jackson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. The Clippers trail.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And that one, good.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Atlanta making a switch here. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Craig, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with reflexes. He can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
Here's Garland after the basket by Los Angeles. Mobley misses. It's stolen by Wilkins. Driving in. No good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Irving looking over the floor. Leonard with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
And it's sent back by Horford. The kick out to Irving. Dives to the hoop. Over in the corner, Batum. There's the triple. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, and one other thing, they've got an impressive number of steals in the first half. Really good job on the defensive end.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammates.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Outside Garland. Alinari outside. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 3. Irving with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Leonard. And he drives in. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Steven Adams. Kevin Herter. Delon Wright. Shout out to the Clippers. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get down.
For the Clippers.
Dancers. Coming under the floor for the Clippers.
50 seconds left in the first half. Alinari on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 10-2 run here. In the corner, Kennard with it. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Hawks making a switch here. Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
From deep, here's Adams, and the layup falls.
Delon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Outside Garland. And the 3 off target. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. He takes it in. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Garland, no good. Clippers leading by 12. Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. There's the drive. Outside Leonard. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot. Good. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the rejection by Leonard. Outside Irving. The three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Mobley. Wilkins up top. He's got 6.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Horford, guarded by Garland. Kicks it out to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Garland has it in the corner. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Leonard.
2 minutes.
14 points for him. 6 the three-pointer. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Outside Jackson. The Hawks again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside Batum. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Kyrie Irving.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Powell with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Goes up. And the dunk by Batum.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Kevin Herter. Delon Wright. Timeout for the Clippers. Coming under the floor for the Clippers.
.105 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Adams. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. Can they get it? Adams' shot is good.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Markkanen. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Markkanen's got his first 3 points of the game. And Adams now top of the key. Over Jackson. That one wide left. And here are the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And stolen by Irving. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Irving. Leonard attacking. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Powell with the steal. Pass to Leonard. Outside Irving. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Adams. And stolen by Horford.
Atlanta foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams.
And that's his first personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
First team foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving, and the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Wright. And there's the drive. Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot-blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Leonard with the ball. Now Wright defending. Oh, Leonard in position. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Wright. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. It's been all Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Greg, you are a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Looking to get back on track here. And Wilkins puts it in.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Outside Leonard. Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Basket good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.